my friends, Jacob is here once again, drinking from my Uranus is a Planet cup. And no, this is not just some promotion to get you to go to the description and click the link and support the channel. I get $7 every time that somebody buys these and is happy. It's not the reason I'm doing this. This mug, which you know who've been here for a long time, right? This mug, there's more to Uranus is a Planet coffee mug than I knew. Can you believe that? Yep. I had no idea. Okay, the planet. Uranus, the planet. From now on, I'm gonna start calling it Uranus. No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. But now that I have some more information on this planet, this mythological planet, I think that it's time to share it with all of you. A little while ago, I was stumbling around on the internet doing some research. I don't know how this happened, but I uncovered and realized and found out that Uranus, the planet, which is the highest god in the Grecian mythology, right? The king of gods, the god of gods, the biggest and the baddest, the sky father. In the Greeks, they worshipped Uranus. Well, guess what? There's a little video that I did a long time ago, about 4 years ago, on a planet called Nibiru, right? We know the Sumerian mythology. We've talked about it on the show. If you don't know anything about this planet, it's a mythological planet. It comes in every once in a while. I have a playlist. Check it out. Explains probably why there's so many meteors. Explains why there's a lot of information that's being released, like that, we have alien crafts from other worlds, other planets. Well, a topic that I became very, very passionate about, this mysterious planet, Anunnaki, right? All of these Sumerian gods, which is, one of the oldest religions to date, or we say one of the oldest religious texts to date that we have, the Sumerian tablets. Which Zecharia Sitchin is well known for trying to decipher these tablets. Well, this is where it gets a little weird, okay? Let me take another sip here because my throat's hurting a little bit and I gotta go to work. Uranus, right? Is a planet. Strange. It's strange that I chose this cup to be like this is the first thing that I ever offered as merch on the channel, because you know that as I talk about Planet 9, as I talk about Nibiru, as I talk about all these things, there's been a lot of information about Uranus and how, something smacked into it a long time ago. And every time that I talked about this, when I was talking about another subject, Nibiru, Planet Next, Planet 9, Hercopolis, because these are all connected, I always laughed. I got a kick out of just saying it because when I was a kid, it was kind of a goofy thing. So that's how I came up with this. Now this is where it gets a little strange. This is where it gets weird, okay? A little while ago, I'm doing this research. I don't know how I stumbled on it, but I find out that Uranus is actually another name for Anu. Oh, this is where it gets weird, people, right? Anu, which is the Sky Father, like the main god, the god of gods, right? In Sumerian mythology. This cup that I had no idea about, I had no idea that Uranus, I had no idea that it was connected to Nibiru. I didn't know. I'm not an astronomer, I'm not an astrologer. I just got a telescope just like a couple of years ago because I'm interested in the subject, and it doesn't even work. Or I don't know how to use it, one of the two. But the point is, I think that's strange, right? Don't you think that's strange? So here you have, I'm basically holding this mug. It's part of the show. You've been along the journey for a long time. It's been on the show for how long? You know that the one video that went viral that I didn't want to do, All right, we know this because I didn't want to talk about all this stuff because I was known to be I was like a theologian. At the time I was known to be I was a renowned writer for television, and I also talked about many wonderful things about the scriptures, and I was inside, and I actually started to go tour and speak. And then all of a sudden, one weird thing happens after another, all these dreams, and then I feel like I got to talk about something I don't want to talk about. One coincidence after another leads me to finally do it, after I was already kind of shamed by all of my peers because I said, in a couple of years, like 5 years' time, the world's going to be bonkers and scary and upside down. And they all said that I was like a conspiracy guy, which I wasn't, but I had this feeling because as a writer, you look at the world and you see things, how they're going. You can't help but say where it's going. At the time that I was sharing the things that I share on my website, by the way, take a moment, go over there and subscribe. It's my website. It's free. jacobisrael.com. Go there, hit the email subscription, get on there, get connected. And I know if you follow me on Twitter, that's another thing too. In the description, you can see I have a Twitter link. You follow me there. But I had recently said that Facebook, for whatever reason, they decided that my, I said this in the last video, I think. They decided you can't do the website anymore. But go to the website. Go to the website and subscribe so that if anything happens here, which I don't think it's gonna, I don't break the rules. I don't break the rules. My website didn't break the rules on there. Someone probably was like trolling me or saying some mean things or making up stories. I don't break the rules, so I don't think I'm going anywhere. But you know what? Subscribe there because I do share a lot of things on there that not everybody can hear on here that's watching now. Uranus is a planet, the mug. And I find out that this mug, this thing that I've made a joke on the channel, is actually the name for Anu, the Sky Father. That is incredibly strange. Now it gets a little weirder. Okay, so I do my little videos where I have the little VR background. This one, you look at the planet behind me. Sometimes I try to crop out the rings, but there are like 9 rings on that. Like you could almost count 11 rings on that planet that's behind me. I didn't even know about it. Guess what? Guess how many rings Uranus has? 11. Well, really, it's 13, they say, but 9 that are very, very visible, just like the one behind me. Hey, I'm coming from space. Look at my cool, funky hat. But look at the rings, right? That's not Saturn, people. Take a wild guess what planet that could be. Uranus! So strange, this icy planet. I think it's strange. Now, why am I doing a show on this? Because Jerry Lynn, she watches the show, and her husband, they like the show a lot. She's been doing a lot of research, and out of the blue, when I posted today, I just posted my thoughts about how I think that this is wonderful, and I think I should share it with you because I think it's, I think it's interesting that I didn't know, and that it's uniquely linked to what made this show blow up. And what brought me to, you're watching me now because of this topic that went viral, that then set a chain of events in order. And then here I'm drinking tea out of a cup, making jokes of Anu, the god of Nibiru, the highest god. That is strange. My daughter was born on 9/11. 2003. You know what was going on back then? Mars was closer to the Earth than it had been in 60,000 years. Now you want to hear even weirder? Right? 17 years later, because it was just her birthday, baby girl's birthday. Mars, close again. And you know what? It is actually higher in the sky and as bright as it was back then. It was so bright back then that when I wrote my novel, The Calling, I started my book talking about this because it was hanging like a bright orange star over my house when I lived in Texas. Mars appears, right, in the sky. It hadn't been there for whatever. Many would say that it's a sign of good things to come, and I think good things are coming. So Jerry on Twitter, she had said, you should do a show on this. And I said, you think? And then she said, yes, I do think. And there's a great conjunction coming up in December, which I have thought about doing a show on. Maybe I will. I don't know. But it's interesting because you got Jupiter and Saturn. You got the 2 pictures, right? You got the devil and you got Christ coming close together at the sun. This is a great conjunction, they say. Who knows? I don't really put my faith in all that stuff too much, but I know that the scriptures do say that there will be signs in the heavens. So, Uranus is a planet. Uranus is Anus. I got a great comment from somebody. I wish I took a picture of it. I snapped it because I knew that it was going to be relevant, and I can't remember who said it to me. They took the words Uranus and they spelled it out like this: U space R, Anu, apostrophe S. You are Anus. I am Anus, I guess. I thought that was really cool. If you're in the if you're watching right now, do me a favor in the comments, say I was the one that put that up there, and I'll pin it so people can see, because I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, listen, I love you guys. You know me. I am just somebody who really has great faith. I'm not really that stressed about the days ahead. I know that it's going to get bonkers, and I know it's going to get batty. I know a lot of people are really stressed out. But I mean, the fact that like even my coffee cup, right? Even my coffee cup has some deeper meaning that I knew nothing about, because I'm just like a meatball, right? That's what I shared too. I said that God, never think that you're nobody. Never think that you're nothing, because God uses the foolish things, right? The people that seem foolish and goofy, He uses them to confound the wise. It's a good thing. trust the desire that God placed in your heart, because that desire is there for a reason. You want to encourage people, encourage people. You want to live for more, live for more. Believe that with faith, all things are possible, people. Don't be scared. Just buckle up and enjoy the ride. I love each and every one of you. I'll talk to you soon. If you want to get the cup, you want to support the channel, thank you. Thank you to all my patrons too. I don't thank you all enough. Thank you for those who share. I don't thank you enough. Thank you for those who like and who comment, because you're making it easier for other people to find this place so that we can all climb the ladder together. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Jacob Israel. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and share this channel around. If these shows have helped you, help Jacob to reach more any way you can, and have the best day ever.